Hey there, guys. Time for another play along with Mrs. Steck. We're going to be going through the clarinet part, Tradition of Excellence book 1, of course. This is page 10, and we're going to be hitting numbers 32 through 34. All right, we're going to start. We're going to write in the counting for everything, one at a time, though. So we're going to write the counting and notes for everything throughout this process. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1-2, because this is a half note, gets 2 beats, we have to tie them together. 3-4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. 1-2. Then this is a half rest, gets 2 beats just like a half note, except that it's silent. So we put it in the parentheses. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a terrible 4. 1-2, 3-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1-4 for the whole note, which gets 4 beats, and we just tie them all together. All right, clapping and counting that. Here we go. And 1, 2, clap and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. This is one of our only pieces for a while now that has not had a repeat sign. So that means we just play it once and we don't have to go back to the beginning. All right, let's go through the notes. We've got E, G, E, G, E, G. Lots of back and forth. Then we're going to have another set of back and forth. F, A, F, our new note A, F. Then we've got D, F, D, F, D, F, and then E, G, E, D, C. We break away from our pattern there of having this kind of back and forth motion with the notes. So this last couple measure will probably kind of be a little bit tricky for people. So if you have to practice it by itself, not a big deal. You just spot isolate and then go E, G, E, D, C. Okay. All right, we're going to go through. If you need to pause here and write any of those down, feel free. I'm going to go ahead and do the fingerings as I watch the skill builder be played on smart music. Excuse me. Okay, going through, and I'll be doing those fingers. 2, ready, go. E, G, E, G, E, G, F, A, F, A, F, 2, 3, 4, D, F, D, F, D, F, E, G, E, D, C, 2, 3, 4. Make sure I'm kind of being big with my fingers and I come way off to make sure that I'm showing it properly. Make sure that your fingers stay nice and tight and don't come clear off of the instrument, okay? You don't need to necessarily touch the metal pieces all the time because sometimes you can cover up the holes and play the wrong note on accident, but keep everything really nice and close. All right, here we go. Playing with no accompaniment. 2, ready. When I'm going back and forth between F and A, I'm leaving my thumb on the back down. You can play that A with the thumb or without. And it does change the pitch. My A happens to be extremely sharp, so it actually helps me because you heard it go down when I was pushing the back key, it helps me to keep that note more in tune. So if I can play A with that down, it actually makes it sound better. Okay. Your A might not be as sharp as mine. It might sound really funky and weird if you put that down. So we all have to kind of make little adjustments. But that's one that I think going from F to A, this way, that makes it a lot easier because then I'm not having to go like this back and forth, okay? With the accompaniment now. Make this a little smaller. Here you go. 2, ready. Ta-da! On to number 33. London Bridge. All right, so here's the deal. London Bridge in our book is designed to be a duet. So in order to play this, the top line has the melody the whole time except one measure, and it's the measure where we have a whole rest instead. So I play the first 3 measures, all melody, no big deal. Then what happens if we were to play this with the whole band would be that we kind of swap back and forth on this group would have the melody, then this group has the melody, and they kind of wait for each other. So that's why we have these rests, and then it kind of switches back and forth. So what I'm going to do in order to play this by myself and have the whole melody is I'm just going to jump with my eyes down to this when it gets to that part and then pop back up. Okay, so I'll play the first 3 measures all on top, jump down here, and then jump back up. That might be a little bit confusing. If you want to, you can just play the rest and just count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come back in when this other part comes in. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to bump the tempo down, turn the accompaniment off, and now we're going to go through the counting. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3-4, 1, 2, 3-4. I'm going to jump down here and count this 1, 2, 3-4. Back up here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3-4. 1-2. Ah, that's so tight. 3-4. No. 1, 2-3, and 4 here. Now, this is the first time that we've seen a half note in the middle of a measure. We've only seen them before at taking up the first half or the second half. We've not seen them hanging out here in the center. So what this is, we've got a quarter note, then there's 2 beats for the half note here and a quarter rest. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's out on a rest. Let's go ahead and clap count the whole thing. Ready, and 1, 2, with repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, off. All right. Notes. We've got G, A, our new note. G, F, E, F, G, D, E, F. Then down here, I'm going to write them in the middle though. E, F, G, G, A, G, F, E, F, G, D, G, E, C. Okay, if you need to take a second, you can pause and you can write any of that down. I'm going to go ahead and play through just doing the fingerings with smart music. Here goes. 2, ready, go. E, G, A, G, F, E, F, G, D, E, F, E, F, G, G, A, G, F, E, F, G, D, G, E, C. Repeat. G, A, G, F, E, F, G, D, E, F, D, F, G. Whoops. G, A, G, F, E, F, G, D, G, E, C. A little stutter of the tongue there. Not a big deal. Here we go. We're playing, and remember that I'm going to be continuing to play this bottom part. I'm going to turn the my part off because, as you could hear, there were actually 2 clarinet parts playing there. So I only want you to hear the one for now so that you don't get confused by hearing a second one that may not be matching your pitch. Okay, so here we go. And remember that I'm going to be playing that second line down there. 2, ready. Ta-da! Let's turn the accompaniment on and do that again. We'll put the my part on as well. So many different parts. Here we go. 2, ready. All right. Last but not least, we have number 34, the frog song. This one has a lot of notes, so just to be warned, the counting is pretty simple, but it definitely uses all of our notes and uses them in something that's similar to what we call a scale in music. A scale is just a series of 8 notes that all go whoop, up and then back down. Okay, that's all we need to know about that for now. But essentially, we're using a lot of notes, and they're all changing almost every single time. For the counting, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 dash 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 dash 4, 1 rest, so 2 in parentheses, 3, and then 4 in parentheses. And then this little guy right here, if you remember, we've seen this one before. That just means do what you did in the measure before. It's a single measure repeat, okay? So we would do this same counting again, 1, rest, 3, rest. Then we would go on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3-4. All right. With the metronome, let's count that out. Clapping and counting. And 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Okay? Let's go through the notes, and there are lots of them. None of them are new, but it's just a lot back to back. C, D, E, F, then back down, E, D, C, then we go back up again, E, F, G, new note A, G, F, E, C, rest, C, rest. We don't have to put anything there. Then we would do that again. C, rest, C, rest, C, D, E, A, E, D, C. Okay, pause if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and go through just doing the fingerings with smart music. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and play through. I'm just going to be doing the fingerings. 2, ready, go. C, D, E, F, E, D, C, E, F, G, A, D, G, F, E, C, 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 D, E, A, E, D, C. Again, C, D, E, F, E, D, C. E, F, G, A, G, F, E, C, 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 C. C, D, E, A, E, D, C. And remember to roll up to that A. Don't move your finger on entirely. Here we go. We're playing through. No accompaniment. 2, ready. And you heard sometimes I would kind of like hit some of these other keys. It's gonna happen. It's okay. You'll get better at avoiding those in the future as it just gets more comfortable. With accompaniment, here we go. 2, ready. All right, guys, that's it. That's all of page 10. Next time you see me, we're going to be on to page 11. Take care, guys.